Happy Friday to everybody. I mean, the last video went over quite nicely. So yeah, again, guys, it looks a lot different, doesn't it? And those who've been following me from the beginning, which isn't really that long, a year and a half, I'm coming up with my own content. I don't have any equipment being sent in for me to review because I just come from the heart with my own topics, audio related, and just, anything from how they can start to affect people to, what's audio addiction really all about. And it's not an addiction for everybody, but it is for me and was for me. And not so much now. I just try to educate what I have been through over a very long time. So as you can see here, there's only one word that can describe what you see. To me, it's beautiful. I mean, just everything's beautiful. There's no cables even visible. It's like all the components are floating in space. You got your... It's just simplicity, guys. Like I said, I did one tear down, I don't know how long it was ago, where I sold like 16 grand worth of gear to end up with the Bel Canto, which is in the middle shelf to the left. And I was able, not many people are able to get this cost of equipment just sent to them so they can sit with it and realize, man, can I actually just live with this and get rid of all that other stuff? Well, that's what I was able to do. And it felt really good. And the only reason I built the second system, because I had 3 systems before, one in the TV room. And to me, it just complicated so many things. I couldn't stop the what if I change, what if I change, what if I change, or I just wanted that to go away. So, that first tear down, I had a lot of gear, separates, 2 preamps, different sources, all that stuff. Ended up with the E1X, but I was still left with that line magnetic that was one of the components that changed my life on this journey. And I still suggest people that are into the bare bone tube amps to try it. 100%. It's one of my favorite components of my life. But, at some point, guys, everything has to go. And I'm the type of guy that it's kind of like when the stocks are high, I'm going to cash out. Well, I knew that if I got the right buyer, now would be the time, and I did. And he was a local guy, and he came over, and we dollied it out of here. This guy's happy, and he's really smart to have stumbled across to start his journey with a product like that. One of the world's best amplifiers at any price. It did me no wrong for 6 straight years. Not even any noise. No tubes need to be changed. It was a great match with the spatials. But so is the Bel Canto. So, I was even going to go up the line to the Black EX. So that came in. I sat with that a little bit. It just wasn't it wasn't right for me in my system. And the more expensive things are in my system, the harder I'm going to be on them, and the possible more stress it's going to cause me, right? Because I got to just love it. If it's 22 grand one component, man, I got to love it, or I'm just going to pick it apart. So once I put that E1X back in the chain, it just went, yes, I got my system back, right? So here we are again, guys. I mean, if you're someone who's just got, 20, 30 components and you feel at peace inside, all the power to you. That's the complete opposite of me. I need to keep things very, very simple just so that it doesn't affect my, the peace within, right? Because stress in life is the number 1 killer. So, I mean, and people have passed away from this addiction, and I know that to be true, so... I don't want it for me. So anyways, as you can see here, you got your big reds, I call them, the spatials. Oh yeah, the frequency response room is going to get done again now that some things have exited the room. I'll have my friend come over. We'll do another sweep. See how the spatials are measuring again. We'll dial those in even more. So, top left, you got the separate power supply from... Pure Fidelity, that's John here locally. His company's doing really well. He builds a gorgeous product. And this was his first one that he offered. And it's a 33 speed only power supply because that's all the records I got. I don't see the reason that records because they're 45 should cost 70, 80 bucks. That's just me. And I don't want to flip them after 2 songs either. I'm a 33 guy. So, you know, there it is on the top. You got your analog source. That's a custom RB250 that John used to offer called the K2. Just fully loaded 250. Polished tube, foam filled, high-end wiring concoction. Really expensive counterweight. It's a great arm. He doesn't offer it anymore. The cost just went way too high for the person that did the modifications, which is that he is unnamed. Can't name who he was or who he is because, you know, I was told not to. All I'll say is he's one of the best tone arm builders in the world. Then we go down to the middle row on the left, good old Bel Canto E1X. Some people are probably wondering what that is on the right. But, yeah, you can get closer to see it all right. You got your Bel Canto. You got your beautiful power supply. Really thick walls on those chassis there. Yeah, but look at that beauty there. The good old Technics SL7. And, of course, I got the little tweak footers. Guys, I can't hear a difference. I just like the look. And those are that ISO acoustics. I just like to tell the truth. I like the look. I can't hear any difference at all. So that's the rig. But what's that down there? Oh, damn, I got a name brand product. The only one in the Techniques is. Your little Hego V10. That's just for this guy. Right? So we got a very simple system. Back to simplicity again, guys. It's what I preach. You know, you can attain some really, really good results with a simple system. Not only on your emotions, but your sound. So, I mean, that's it. I want you guys to enjoy the weekend. And there's more to come. Please like and subscribe. And if you want to, you know, help out the Audio Shrink in his channel, you can always send a super thanks right down there by the text bar. Send me a coffee. Hell, I'm worth it. Thanks. Ciao.